Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm glad you found my channel. My name is Alex. I'm a photographer on the east coast of Canada. And today we're going on a trail to take photos of mushrooms. And there's a lot of them. All right, let's get going. Today's first subject is right there. Can you spot it? Tiny little mushroom right next to my finger. All right, let's get set up. Since the mushroom is sitting right here on the edge, it's going to be very easy to get good background separation for this one. So I'm going to evaluate my options and I'll get back to you with which angle I decide to go with. In this composition, the mushroom is right there, here, right under the yellow pen. I'm going to be shooting from a lower angle right there, just so I get better background separation. And the choice of light for this one, can you guess it? Super control, affordable, and very compact. My choice of light for this one is going to be the LED Cube by SmallRig with a snoot mounted on it. I'm going to be shooting from the back, try to illuminate the cap itself. For the second light, I'm going to use a snoot as well, and I'm going to be placing it from the back right there. And see how easy the snoot mounts on the light. It's just magnet. I changed my planes a little bit for lighting. I added this LED panel with the honeycomb grid on it just to light up the background a little bit, just because the whole scene was a little too dark for me. This light cube here, I decided to remove the snoot off of it just so I could get a little bit more light on the top of the lichens right there. I'll capture this one and show you the results in post. That's a cool little shroom. Let's take a closer look at it and see if it's an actual candidate for a photo. You see it? It's right there. I'm definitely gonna have to do a little bit of gardening here so I get rid of those dead branches here and try to move this or not. Looks like the mushroom might break if I do. So I guess we're gonna keep this dead branch here, and I might actually shoot from way down low here up that way. Not a huge fan of it because there's a lot of sky in the background, but I might have to prop a piece of the birch bark somewhere to block out some light or something. I'm not sure, but let's see what we can get. I'm not too sure what the final shot is going to be, but I know that's going to be a subject for sure. Shot here. Here's the subject right there, tip of my finger. The mushroom is right there. I'm using a SmallRig LED light cube with a snoot, as well as a honeycomb grid on this one. And way over there, I have another SmallRig LED cube with a snoot. And I'm also using an Amaran LED panel, just so I can shoot some warmer light in the background in this area. And you can see it's not raining. I'm just using the umbrella here to create some negative fill. And sorry for the shaky footage here. You caught me cheating. There it is. The spray bottle. I'm using it to missed the mushroom, so it looks like the photo has been shot in the morning. And that's my composition here. Last but not least, you can see I'm using my coffee mug here as a ballast, just to hold the weight on the back side of the tripod so my light doesn't go hitting my mushroom. That's literally just down there, right there, center frame. Again, I'm sorry for the shaky footage. I'll capture this one and show you the result in post. Let's see what we can get done with this one. Here's the setup for this shot. As you can see here, I have a lot of lights going on. Center frame right there. I have a LED cube by SmallRig with a snoot hitting the top of the mushroom. Right there on a clamp, I have another SmallRig LED cube. Again, right there, I have my third LED cube with a snoot shining under the cap. And right there, just to bring up the saturation of the grass, I have a LED panel from Amaran. And right there, center frame, I have a LED panel with a dome diffuser, just to bring up the exposure a little bit. And since the sun decided to come out of the clouds a little bit, I decided to use my umbrella again on this one. This is what the setup looked like for this shot. I'm going to put the results on screen right now. Here's the next subject. I'll walk you through my setup now. This light here has a dome diffuser on it, and it's shooting light at 4,000 kelvins, while this light here lighting up the rim around the mushroom has a honeycomb grid and is shooting closer to 6,000 kelvins. Not sure you can see from where the camera is set up now, but right there I have a LED cube by SmallRig with a snoot shooting under the cap. Also, I have another same setup right there, is shooting right at the base of the mushroom, just fill in some shadows. And I'm shooting at an upward angle. In the background, you can actually see some of the bokeh balls. I'll take the photo and show you in post what it looks like. while I was putting my gear away from last photo, I got a little hungry and it hit me. Started thinking, what would the shot look like with last week's tip? If you haven't seen last week's hack, I think it's a good idea after you watch this video, you go have a look at it. I think you might find it interesting. But for now, I'll take the photo and eat my deflector after I'm done with it. If you're a fellow photographer, I'd like to hear what system you're currently using. For myself, I'm using the OM1 Mark II, as well as the Sony A7R IV and the A7R V, which I'm shooting with. At the moment, Sony is really hard to beat for the high resolution stuff, while the OM1 is hard to beat for autofocus speed and waterproofness. The IP53 is phenomenal. If you're not shooting with your dream setup, drop in the comments below what your dream setup would be. For myself, one day I could see myself using a Hasselblad, but for now, I'll just keep dreaming. I don't just shoot macro when it comes to photography. I do landscape, wildlife, sports, just to name a few. Would you be interested in seeing some of my other work? If so, drop in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss future videos. Until next time, stay safe, stay creative, and happy shooting. See you in the next one.